Look, if you're a C-suite RCM executive, you already know that protecting your bottom line is getting tougher literally every single day. In this quick explainer, we're going to dive right into a massive, systemic financial bleed happening in medical coding right now, and more importantly, how artificial intelligence is finally stepping up to solve it. Now, I want you to think about this number for a second. $19.7 billion. That's the estimated amount that hospitals and health systems are hemorrhaging every single year just fighting denied claims. Honestly, it's an astronomical loss. And the craziest part? It's happening right under our noses. But here is the real tragedy of this whole situation. A staggering 72% of those denials, they're rooted directly in completely preventable medical coding errors. We're talking about incredibly stressed, understaffed teams just drowning in complex documentation, and that ultimately results in millions of dollars in delayed or completely lost revenue. And look, human coders, no matter how good they are, simply cannot outscale this growing volume forever. Just fast forward to the 2026 ICD-10-CM update coming down the pike, which introduces nearly 4,000 new codes. The margin for undercoding is widening incredibly fast, making this a severe, systemic failure, not just a simple staffing shortage. You know as well as I do, you can't fix a complex systems problem just by throwing more headcount at it. So enter natural language processing, or NLP. This is a branch of AI that actually reads unstructured clinical text, things like physician narratives, and translates it into structured, actionable billing codes. It completely moves beyond basic clunky keyword matching to actually comprehend real clinical context. The way this process works is super systematic. First off, it ingests the EHR notes. Second, it identifies all the key medical terms. Third, and honestly this is the real game changer, it analyzes the context, instantly distinguishing between left or right or identifying chronic versus acute conditions. Finally, it maps that rich context to the absolute most accurate codes available. When you put them side by side, the efficiency gap is undeniable. Traditional manual coding usually hovers around 79 to 88% accuracy and heavily relies on really expensive post-submission audits. But NLP-assisted coding, it operates in seconds, boosts exact match accuracy up to 97%, and actually detects errors in real time. And as we all know, catching an error before submission is always cheaper than fighting a denial later. But here's the thing. The absolute most powerful model isn't just AI working alone in a vacuum, it's AI amplified by real human expertise. We call this the ProMantra advantage. By using a human-in-the-loop hybrid approach, ProMantra's NLP handles all the heavy lifting, while certified human coders step in to validate the low-confidence cases. The actual business outcomes for your RCM team? You're looking at higher first-pass claim rates, minimized denials across the board, stronger HCC capture, and airtight audit-ready compliance. So, the big question is, are you ready to stop bleeding revenue to totally avoidable errors? You really do not have to accept this massive, systemic financial threat as your organization's status quo anymore. It is time to step up and protect your bottom line. Schedule a free RCM consultation with ProMantra today at promantra.us. Let our NLP-integrated solutions completely eliminate your revenue bleed. Because in modern healthcare, revenue saved is absolutely just as critical as revenue earned. Let's get to work.